Okay, guys, I'm back. What do you mean you're back? I'm back from the darts. Remember I told you in the last video I was going to the darts? Play with my wife? I play with my wife quite often. Not as often as I'd like, but more often than she likes. Anyhow, I won 3-0. She was a usual good sportsman. Complained about the board. Her new top was too tight. Normally she wins, but I won 3-0. Anyhow, when I told her she looked absolutely lovely in her new top, that pacified her, and all was well in the world. Then I had a glass of rum, she had a pint, and back home safe, just in time to make another video. This one, it's over on Guido Fawkes. Years ago I used to think Guido Fawkes was pretty good. Never go there now, but I had to go today because the story popped up. Let's have a look what they're saying over on Guido Fawkes. Reform versus restore. Reform versus restore spat hotting up as staff tensions boil over. I doubt if it's as serious as that, but let's see. The reform versus restore battle is becoming more than an avatar of the personal dispute between Nigel Farage and Rupert Lowe. As both ambitions in both camps soar, the troops are getting involved, as anyone on X will have noticed this week. I don't know about this. Much of the tension revolves around the Tory past of Reform Shadow Chancellor Robert Jenrick, Former Tories are not always finding the brave new world to be smooth sailing. In an example of one hot-tempered post, Restore influencer Charlie Downs fired at Reform's Jack Anderton. They're paying you good money for this, Jack. Jenrick is a traitor and you know it. Interesting. I don't know much about this Jack Anderton. But we'll come back to that Twitter post now in a second. Now sources have shown Guido evidence that Downs himself once applied to join Jenrick's team, keen to assist the man that many in Restore now accuse of immigration politics. He also applied to join the press team last year and was rejected. The outbreak of hostilities including further claims that Restore staffers are using Rupert Lowe's money to throw a tantrum. I take all of this with a pinch of salt. For Lowe's part, he continues to make his scepticism of Farage's path very clear. I didn't know that Farage had a path. I thought he just sort of wandered around, changing his political colour to suit whoever he was talking to. There is intrigue on the Tory side too. Party sources point wearily at Restore Britain's policy paper on mass deportation, whose acknowledgement sections include a think tank, a thank you to one of Katie Lamb's current staffers, formerly shared with Team Jenrick. The same sources say Bidwell's positions on the ECHR are closely reflected in Rupert Lowe's policy as written here. The question is whether all the online chatter will have any real-world electoral effects. Reform remains fully confident that Restore are simply not on the pitch. Wow. And that was dated today. What planet is Guido Fawkes on these days, guys? Oh well, it's my job just to report to you boys. You know what's happening. Anyhow, let's have a look what this thing is on X. What are they talking about? There it is. Charlie Downs. I hope they're paying you good money for this, Jack. Well, let's have a look. Jack Anderton, Jenrick and Braverman lied. They could have spoken about the Afghan cover-up. Instead, they stayed silent. Right, okay. Or else? From this Jack Anderton again. Just last week, Robert Jenrick was out campaigning for Conservative Friends of India and is one of the biggest supporters of Israel in the parliament. We definitely don't want Jenrick in the Restore Britain movement. Really, 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 really don't want him. Anyhow, who's in the photo? India Action Day with Robert Jenrick. They're having a good time. I wonder if any of them will be going back. Yeah. Conservative councils deliver more for less, backing communities and driving values. I'm really not interested in foreigners. I like to see white British faces, not citizens. Okay. What else? From Jack Anderton again. He's quite prolific, isn't he? Jenrick and the others were willing to put British people's lives at risk in allowing 24,000 Afghans into our country. Okay. Jack Anderton, he's really got it in for Jenrick. Don't blame him. It's a question of trust. Jenrick may have been quite naive on the issue of immigration, as he stated in October 23rd, but he now describes it as a betrayal. It's a betrayal when someone betrays you at a level never seen before. You can never trust them again. Okay. Perhaps that Jack Anderton might be useful. What does Orm say? Jack is very talented and infinitely more ideologically aligned with Restore Britain. Hopefully he sees sense soon. Yeah. Okay, sad bit about Wayne Broadhurst, who was murdered by an Afghan. Okay, let's go back to the bunker, is it, guys? Yeah. Sorry. Okay, that's all I got for you guys. You've been listening to Paul Morris, The Green Arrow. I'll see you on the next one. Don't know what to make of that piece on Guido Fawkes at all. Tell me in the comments what you think on it. And who is Jack Anderton or whatever his name is.